Hundreds of housing dreams became nightmares overnight when major home builder Porter Davis suddenly collapsed in March. Half-built homes were in limbo, their owners shocked when it was revealed the company failed to take out mandatory insurance.
I was pretty numb at that time, but my wife took it pretty hard.
The government stepped in and spent millions refunding deposits they'd lost. Now it's taking a big stick approach to other builders who do the wrong thing.
This bill, the offences that we'll be creating, will fix that loophole.
Gearing up to fine companies up to $500,000 or individual builders up to $100,000 if they accept home deposits on contracts worth more than $16,000 without taking out mandatory insurance.
It was one thing to get our money back and start the dream again, but it always had the question in people's head, and every other friend that I spoke to as well is, oh, what if another builder does the same thing?
This is all part of a big reform agenda in the building industries as we make sure that we have the opportunity for more Victorians to have a roof over their head, that we have the appropriate consumer protections in place as well.
Getting roofs over heads was also the focus of a new parliamentary report, which found the state's rental market is being squeezed into crisis as fewer middle-income earners can afford their own homes and fewer low-income earners can find social housing. The inquiry found that the state alone can't fix problems that are decades in the making. Instead, it's called on the Victorian Government to push for a nationwide approach.
This inquiry should be a wake-up call to the Victorian Labor Government, and the Greens will keep pushing for a rent freeze followed by a permanent cap on rent increases.
But the Housing Affordability Inquiry found short-term rent controls were only useful in extreme circumstances. It said the state government's main lever is increasing housing supply, calling for 60,000 new social housing dwellings over the next decade.
That will be the most significant reform that you can do to end homelessness in this state.
The government has 6 months to respond to the recommendations. Jessie Thompson, ABC News.